This is what I wanted to ask the attorney, but I didn't think. Okay, I was going to ask the attorney, or excuse me, the prosecutor. That's on here, Mr. Prosecutor. If you are here, maybe you can show your face because I know you're probably listening. To show your face over here. Well, you can't show your face, but show your name. But okay, so my question is, if you sue the Bar Association, can anybody from the Bar Association represent these people that was added to the lawsuit too? I'm just wondering, when you sue the Bar Association, what happens to the case? Does it automatically stop? Do they just pay you the $5 million in the counterclaim? Oh, you can sue them using a counterclaim, and you don't have to ask for leave of court. We don't ask for that shit anyway. Okay, you don't have to serve nobody. You just do the counterclaim. Oh wait, but coach, no, it was a long time. I don't give a crap. All right, we ain't wrong with limitations. So don't whatever. We come to the table with fraudulent concealment. It tolls the statute of limitations. Mr. Prosecutor, asshole, you should come in and you know. I like to have the prosecutor attend the criminal workshop that I want to have on the third week of next month. And then I want to tell y'all how I would crush it, how we are crushing their shit. We got Jesse out. We got Randall out, and I'm ready to get me out. Oh, now Marietta Parker. Now I had to have 3 court hearings because Tara D. Moorhead, she was a little grumpy because there was a space in between her. Oh, my computer did that on its own. I don't know how that happened, but dang, there it is going. Okay, so Tara D. Moorhead, Marietta Parker, and Judge Carlos McGee, all the players, well, 3 of the players, the main one, they all been disbarred. Judge McGee was the first one. Got on fire doing sketchy stuff. Y'all can look it up. I didn't want to talk about that. And then Marietta Parker and Tara D. Moorhead. Sorry, I spit out. Okay, yeah, she got disbarred too for throwing all the black people on and the Mexicans under the bus. So I'm sure she got some white people in there too because she's a witch. I'm sure that was with a W in case my grandkids are, called that on the carpet. My 13-year-old granddaughter Jocelyn told me, Grandma Guy, I watched one of your videos and it looked like you was using the finger. I mean, this one. Okay, it's time to start being so serious. So. And dog Lily, she's not making any noise in there, so I think she's in there chilling. But when she first came, she chewed up a lot of stuff. She chewing up paper. I know it was. So I looked at my friend and I said, well, I appreciate you sparing me. I'm getting spared, right? Because I ain't had nothing, all right? So we don't roll limitation around here. So I told Lily, if we got to chew on some shit, okay, we chewing on a purse. And we're going all in. And then we're going to be on the run for the rest of our... But we're chewing on a purse. Anybody want to chew no stinky ass shit? Okay. No, okay. And then I told her that she need to pay attention and listen up. Because I don't think I'd bring anybody home that I want to have her chew. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so I'm thinking they messed up on your traffic stop when they stopped you. Okay, because what happens is when they stopped you, they violated your due process and they also violated the separation clause of the Constitution. When the officer signed on behalf, someone's trying to find me. Okay, yeah, so when the officer signs a ticket, he's violating the separation clause in the Constitution because the separation clause mandates that the branches of the government are supposed to be separated. So he signed on behalf of a prosecutor. Messed that up. Now, the other issue is that municipal court is total bullshit and it gets its judicial authority from the city ordinance, and that's why it's total bullshit. And then when they arrest you violating the separation clause, drag you over into municipal court. If the prosecutor wants a shot at you, or if you have something over there or piss them off or something, then they just send you your file from municipal court that has no jurisdiction to state court that has less administrative, so it don't have jurisdiction either. And then the prosecutor, okay, sends out another charging document. Excuse me. And then, conflict of interest, that's definitely a situation because they're all getting paid by the same person, the same corporation that's throwing you under the bus. I actually raised that one time. Yeah, I was in traffic court one time and I was giving them a hard time, and I told the judge. I said, no, there was a conflict of interest. You'd have to dismiss the case, right? Well, yeah, Mr. Neighbors. So what conflict of interest are you referring to? And I was going to say, well, you're getting paid by the state, and the police officer's getting paid by the state, and that lady was running the little thingy machine, and she's getting paid by the state, and the prosecutor's getting paid by the state. And then I looked around, and there was all these people, and I said, everybody's getting paid by the state except me. And all these other people, everybody about came unglued. This hammer while I'm up there making my point. I don't know. I guess that's supposed to mean I need to shut the hell up. I guess I don't know. But conflict of interest, and that's for sure. And our traffic package is undefeated. So, and I think it's on sale right now for $200 if I remember correctly. And city prosecutor's wife works as a prosecutor assistant at the same court. Yeah, in Texas, I don't know where you're at there, but in Texas, they arrested Jesse and then went down there to face him, and they arrested him and then tried to jack with him. And they let him text me on the phone. So he was texting me what was going on, and the dude that handcuffed him, I added that dude to the supplemental pleading and emailed it over to him while they were all standing right there. And yeah, their eyeballs about came. Yeah, Jesse said they were nervous as hell. And then the next day, Jesse told me he had already contacted the bail bondsman or whatever, because so I contacted him and paid the money. Of course, Jesse paid him back. So y'all just relax, okay? And to get him out of jail. And the next day, they let his ass out in a hurry. But they had this emergency hearing, and Jesse said that they put a restraining order out on us. I'm like, they didn't put no restraining order out on us. Oh, yeah. No, they might put a restraining order on your ass, but they didn't put a restraining order on me. Not on Coach Neighbors. I don't think so. I got real ID right here, okay? They can't put a restraining order out on me. That ain't going to happen. And he said, Coach, they put a restraining order. All right, you know what? So what am I restraining? Because they didn't like me sending emails. I'm going to send that witch email right now, okay? I'm going to send her 3 emails, okay? They ain't putting no restraining order on me, because I'm sorry. I mean, they can do whatever they want to, okay? The last time they restrained me, I took, but, that was a long time ago, okay? Same way now. I know what lane to be in. Remember we talked about what lane to be in and how to move to the next lane if you have to. And what lane you need to move to if you got to move. In municipal court, oh, Lord have mercy. They just, okay, so where do they even start with this shit? So the alleged judge in municipal court is not a judge. Look that shit up. He or she is not a judge, okay? They're an attorney appointed by someone to run the RICO operation over there, because that's all it is. You can look up your court clerk's manual for your state, and you can see that municipal court don't have jurisdiction to do shit. But wait till you get to the bottom before you make your determination. Because, they can do this, they can do kind of that, sort of. They can do this as long as it's connected to a state statute for doing that, and it has to originate in Mars. And then they can do this. Then down here, they can't do shit because, yeah, they can do a marriage. And even the magistrate judge on the federal level is BS. Don't have judicial authority to be involved in anybody's case without the signed consent from all parties, from everybody. The magistrate judge is a lesser judge and don't have consent to be in, don't have judicial, yeah. And I did a video on that one time, and I said, the magistrate judge need to be taking out the trash. And then I showed a picture of this woman taking out the trash. I was talking about a specific judge. So they all need to be taking out the trash is what I'm thinking. And that's what they're going to be doing when you get done kicking their ass. They're going to be taking out the trash. You just need to, okay, so you need to sue him for his bar car. You can sue him. Okay. You can sue him for his corporate charter. What the hell is that? Look that shit up. You can sue people for whatever the hell you want as damages. You can sue him for his corporate charter. You'd have a controlling seat on the board of trustees. That's the part of the corporation that makes up the rules and how what lane they're going to roll in. You can help them make better rules that are connected with the Constitution so you can have more happy people. Okay, sorry. And then you can get your own bar card on the website. It's $25. I might mark it down to $10. What the hell? I'd like to have everybody get one. Well, you need to get out of the Court of Appeals and just you need to get the hell out of the Court of Appeals. You're wasting your time, okay? Because my friend's trying to find me, and she says there's no, it's not showing that. Well, I got a document now that I put together to dismiss the state court shit and transfer their shit over to federal court so you don't have to pay. Now, I've done that before moving my stuff, and I've had a couple people do it, but you got to be like a total butthead, total asshole to do that, to get that done. It's just, but now we figured out how to do it now. Now we're going to stop the state court process and move their shit over to federal court because if the case has already been paid, and who knows, maybe it'll be the counterclaim. There's a counterclaim in there. So, that's, I think, if you're interested in it, you can text me after we get done, like $75. I'll hook you up for $75 on the Cash App. So I think it's a two documents in the thing, and you're dismissing and moving their shit over to federal court. So, and the goal is to do it without having to pay the $400. Okay, guys, I gotta go let my dog out. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Guard dog's back. Are you back? She said we need some music. I think she's had enough. Okay, so the next workshop is going to be first week of next month. We're going to crush the Rule 12B stuff, and then whatever reasons your stuff got dismissed, bring that stuff, and we're gonna chop it up. So I need to get out here and get to bed. It's getting kind of late. Thank you guys for the value you're sharing your time, and I'll see y'all the next time we decide to crush some stuff. You're welcome, and if you need that other document to move that stuff over, you just let me know. Take a shot at it. If I made that for people who don't have that $400 right away yet, and I don't have my $400 quite yet either, but it's about to get here.